Hello, I'm Mike Levin of Mike Levin SEO, and it's about 7 a.m. and I'm out walking the dog, and you will notice a hawk sitting on the bench right about there. That's actually a hawk. There he goes, taking off. Switching over to a tree. And that's pretty much my life in the mornings with my walk with the dog, out seeing nature here in Manhattan. And I'm thinking through the issues of the day. It's Thursday, the last day of my tool build before August 1st and my independent consulting contracts begin, and my focus dramatically shifts. And I'm finishing up my work that I did over the last 2 days, which is essentially getting a robust and replicatable little place for my own code to run. And I started with hosting a website using Python with a PyGreen framework. And today I'll finish that by figuring out how to make it start up automatically every time the Pi starts. And it's Linux, and Linux systems typically have some sort of system initialization script system where you drop scripts following a certain naming convention into a certain location, maybe establishing a symlink. And then I'll get Python running in a couple of other contexts. I need to have the ability to schedule jobs, so I'll look at cron, and then just triggering it off by hand by, Python, space script name. And finally, my favorite execution context, which is very similar to running a web server but a little bit different, is triggering it with a bookmarklet, taking in parameter data by what's highlighted on the web page when you click the bookmarklet. Bookmarklets are an unusual technology. They're kind of a cross-site scripting vulnerability, and I expect them to be going away at some time in the future. But until they do, they're a powerful tool to make types of applications that are difficult in other ways. Pinterest used it to great success, and I used it for a previous tool called Tiger, and more recently for a nifty little social media influencer data collector I wrote for an employer. And I think I'm going to use it for keyword collection because there's so many spiders out there. I'm going to probably use Scrapey or one of the other pre-built Python spiders to do any custom spidering work I need to do. So that's not where my focus is going to be. I want to focus places that have not been fully developed and exploited yet under Python or with a Raspberry Pi, or at all, in fact. Show me a really good bookmarklet tutorial out there so that I can get a little attention and build a little notoriety and teach people how to do something that is not really documented out there in the mainstream yet. Anyway, those are my thoughts, and I'm going to hit that with as much force as I can as soon as I get into the office, which should be in about 15 minutes, so that I wrap it all up cleanly and can start taking my 2 clients a month for a maximum of 2 months each at a rate of $5,000 per client, so that I can hand it off to more of SEO or social media manager types who can help with pushing on implementations that take a long time to actually occur, and with content expansion strategies. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to talk to you soon, and don't forget to subscribe.